Oh, my beautiful soul tribe. Thank you so much for joining today's reading session. Today, we're going to do your monthly reading for all the 12 zodiac signs. And this is for the month of July 2026. And if you're watching this video, then you are one of the earth signs, sun and rising in Capricorn, in Taurus, or in Virgo. In this reading, we're going to use tarot, we're going to use oracle cards and to look at your general energy, your career work, as well as your personal relationships. And we're also going to give you some very useful guidance and advice for you to go through this month with a sense of victory and happiness. At the very beginning of this video, I've provided you with the two different options, all the earth signs people. And the first option is this beautiful bird, blue bird, perching on a floral crystal. And the second picture is this cute fox, right, playing with a butterfly, a crystal butterfly. You can meditate on these options and choose a pile that you feel most resonated with. With all that being said, all the earth signs, let's get started with pile number one. Oh, pile number one, earth signs. You have chosen this picture, the blue bird and the crystal flower. All right, now this is your reading. First of all, we're going to set the tone for the month of July for you. I'm going to pull one card, right, from the major arcana, okay? And let's see what's the energy for you for the month of July. Thank you, universe. Earth signs, pile number one. High priestess. Intuition, mystery, okay? During this period of time, earth signs, you are very, very intuitive. There are certain things that you might just be able to feel. You may be able to see, right? In your mind, sometimes maybe even your dreams can tell you a lot of things, right? Very intuitive feeling, right? One card from Oracle of the Celestial Deities. Which deity is with you? And we have got Orpheus. Again, very intuitive energy, okay? Orpheus, this card has a lot to do with your music talent. Okay, I believe that a lot of people choosing this power, maybe you like music or you have been picking up a hobby, maybe playing a musical instrument or something very artistic. On this card, Orpheus has a lot to do with your energy, right? Being very sensitive, and the High Priestess is absolutely a sensitive energy here. For some of you guys, this is also showing that you're very good at what you do, because Orpheus is one of the most talented musicians in ancient Greece. But also his emotion, his feelings are also, could be this double blade, right? A weapon. On one side, this could be about you, pile number one, being able to use your sensitivity and your compassion, right? Your empathy to heal and to help the people around you. But at the same time, this could also be saying that you yourself might be feeling very sensitive towards the energy around you as well. Okay, your environment. Sometimes this also could be about maybe your past events, your memories, right? What experience in the past could come back to you, and that either in a positive or in a negative way affect how you feel. Okay, very reminiscent energy there as well. All right, now let's pull three cards, right, from the Mythic Tarot. Let's have a look at your interaction with the people around you, okay, your environment. Let's have a look at your work as well as finally your relationship, okay? Very good. Orpheus was a high priestess. Wow. Artistic, creative, sensitive, compassionate, right? Love this. All right, three cards. Thank you so much, universe. Ooh, one card jumped out. We've got Three of Pentacles. As the environment around you or the people you're interacting with, this card shows a lot of work project, okay? This could be about maybe you're thinking about working with other people, starting a project, something like more like a teamwork, okay? Now, if you are a student, this card is also a card of apprenticeship, learning, study. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about, going through some training, right? Or studying something, right? In order to enhance your career or something like that, okay? Very good energy, Three of Pentacles. Now, especially like what I said, Orpheus energy is very creative, very intuitive. So whatever thing that you want to work on, the project, right? If it requires a lot of creativity or sensitivity, right? Your creative expression, that would be even better, all right? Now, for your work, we have got pile number one, Ace of Cups, beautiful. Wow, Ace of Cups in work is very, very good because this is about falling in love with something that you're working on, okay? Could be about a beautiful project, could be about some kind of creative ideas that you want. You want to manifest what you want to do for your career, right? For your work. Ace of Cups is a new beginning, and Cup representing love, okay? So this is definitely showing that something that you will fall in love doing, where you might find new inspirations in, okay? Maybe starting a new job even, okay? New offer, new business, right? We're starting a sidekick, something like that. Very beautiful. Now, for work, for love and relationship, pile number one, we have got, right? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Okay. Now, Ten of Swords energy has a lot to do with the ending. Okay. There's no way around it. Now, Ten of Swords could be talking about maybe there's a part of you feeling that there's a need to end the relationship, or there's something that you are feeling very disappointed by because of maybe a potential date or a partner or someone that you thought could be the right one for you. Because at the end of the Ten of Swords is in a good way is telling you that the most difficult part is already done, okay? Because there's nothing beyond the 10, right? So whatever things that you feel that is challenging you in your personal relationship, love, right? A husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, it's already done, all right? And now what you need to do is to look at the sunrise in the far horizon, right? And understanding that, okay, now what I want to create for my future, right? For love. Especially with the Orpheus card on top. You know, in Greek mythology, Orpheus actually he lost his wife due to a poisonous snake, and for a very long time he was mourning over it, over the lost, right? Because he wasn't able to save his wife's life. And so I think for a lot of people choosing this power, there's a very strong sense of letting go. Okay, when it comes to personal relationships, whether that's someone that you have just recently ended with, or maybe there's someone from the past, okay? But maybe recently they came back to you, they're starting some conversation with you. This has a lot to do with that you need to put it to an end, okay? It's okay that you can mourn over it, but sometimes we also have to know that whatever that does not work for you, it's just not working. And it's much better that you look forward into the future. And remember, mirroring the Ten of Swords, you got Ace of Cups. This is telling you that the new love or new opportunities will always be there for you, okay? Very, very good. Now, we're going to put three more cards from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes, and let's see what are the advice, right, for all these three different areas, okay, in your life. Thank you, universe. All right. First card, under Three of Pentacles, right? The people around you, your interaction. We've got Destiny, Oedipus, okay? Now, this card tells you that, okay, a lot of the people that you're going to work together with, right, for a project, whatever, could be brought to you by fate. Now, when I say brought to you by fate, it does not mean that everything has to be perfect. Sometimes we have to learn how to work within the so-called confinement, especially in this spread. You see on one side of Three of Pentacles, we got Ace of Cups, beautiful energy. But on the other side, we have Ten of Swords, which is the mourning, the disappointment, let's say, right? The ending. So with Destiny, this card is sitting in the middle. This could be telling you that it's important that we understand that there are certain people, they are just meant to be in our lives, right? They are the Ace of Cups. They bring us a sense of satisfaction and refreshment. But there are also certain people, they're just not supposed to work out. And we have to really know how to let fate, right? Bring the right ones in and how to eradicate the wrong ones out, okay? For your work under Ace of Cups, we have got, ooh, talent. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So again, for your work and for your career, there's something that you're going to fall in love with. And also you need to build up this confidence about you know what you're good at doing, and you need to cultivate that confidence. I really like this talent card because both Asclepius and Orpheus are talent. Okay. So for people who are putting this pile, I think that there's a very strong sense in you that you know what you're good at. You know what is your talent and your skills, okay? And don't underestimate your ability to manifest what you want. It's important for you to showcase, okay, your talent, right? Remember in Greek mythology when Orpheus was challenging the god of the underworld, Hades. Hades said, why don't you play a song for me? If I like it, I will give your wife back to you. And that was a great opportunity for him to showcase his musical talent. So I think with this energy, right, for group number one, don't hide behind the curtain, right? Show the world what you can do. Beautiful. Now let's have a look at your love and relationship under Ten of Swords. We have got indecision. Okay, Paris. Now this definitely shows that for a lot of you guys, you already know what is for you, what is not for you, but you tend to go a little bit back and forth. But I still want it, but maybe this is good for me. Oh, I'm not sure, a little bit like that. And again, with this energy, I think what you really have to do is to look at things more in the long run. Okay, what gives you the sense of satisfaction, and what is your vision, right, in the long run when it comes to a life partner, rather than focusing on what is right in front of you. Okay, very beautiful energy. Okay, whatever that needs to be let go, I just want to emphasize that again for pile number one. Don't hesitate. Okay, because when you let go of toxic things from your life, you're actually protecting yourself, and you're building way more beautiful energies for your future. And like what I said, High Priestess, right? You're very intuitive. You already know the answer. Thank you so much, my beautiful pile number one, or the earth signs. This is a very quick reading for you for the month of July. If you enjoyed the reading, please remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next reading session. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number two. You have chosen the fox and the butterfly. Beautiful choice. Now, we're going to do your monthly reading for July. First of all, we're going to pull one card from the Tarot Major Arcana, right? We're going to find a theme for you. What sets the tone for the months of July for all the earth signs, right? If you have chosen this pile. Thank you, universe. The Hermit. This card has a lot to do with us, sort of like maybe going inward, right, within ourselves rather than going outward. And so, in a good way, the Hermit has a lot to do with your own self-reflection, thinking about your life, right? Seeking answers, right? Understanding things, becoming more aware of your situation. The Hermit card is very good for that kind of self-reflective energy. But sometimes this card could also be saying that maybe you're also feeling a little bit distant from the hustling and the bustling, a little bit distant from the glamour, right, that is out there. At the end of the day, the Hermit is an old man living on the top of the snowy mountain, and he's far away from the society. And so this card could be saying that maybe during this period of time, we feel very reclusive, okay, or we need a little bit time for ourselves, okay? Right, one card from Oracle of the Celestial Deities, and you have got Eros. Now, this is a very interesting dichotomy, okay? Because Hermit is alone, but Eros is this deep desire to actually connect with people, right? So I think a lot of the guys, maybe during this period of time, you are going a little bit back and forth within your own mind. At the same time, well, you need a little bit of space. You need to do a little self-reflection, but deep down, you really crave that joyful, right? Friends, families, love, right? Dating, right? All these kind of beautiful and fun things. And so, but maybe sometimes you have to really find the middle point, right? Between these two different things. Okay, now we're going to have a look at your interaction with the people around you, your career, and your actual relationship. And we're going to see whether you should be more of a hermit, or you should be more of an Eros energy. Okay, we're going to give you a little bit more advice on that. But I'm seeing this kind of like, which way do I go? Okay, that kind of energy here. Now, we're going to pull three cards, right, from Mythic Tarot. Thank you, universe, for all the earth signs, pile number two. Thank you so much. All right. Your interaction between you and the people around you, your environment, we have got the Hanged Man. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So I think the Hanged Man here is usually showing that, again, a little bit like the Hermit energy. Maybe you're waiting, right? Or maybe you want to do something when it comes to communication, right? Connecting with someone or waiting for a message, but somehow you're in suspension at this moment. Okay. There's a very strong period of time when it comes to, waiting, patience, that, and I have to say that it's not really your fault, because the hangman is usually saying that you have done everything you could, but it's because of other people's convenience, or it's because of other people's timing. That's why you have to feel like you are being suspended there, right? You have to wait. Okay, let's have a look at your work and career. We have got Two of Swords, again, waiting, okay? Two of Swords, this energy has a lot to do with the wait, and also to do with maybe we're just not really taking the action and sense what's happening there. Hermit, Hangman, and the Two of Swords has a lot to do with you got to wait for a period of time for things to manifest for you. Okay, now because Hermit rules Virgo and Hangman rules Neptune, which is also related to Pisces, and I do feel like there's a very strong timing around the months of late August or early September period of time. Specifically, you got Two of Swords, and remember we're doing the new moon. Sorry, no new moon. We're doing the July reading, and so Two of Swords literally is talking about 2 months time, which if you count from July the 1st, that's gonna be the September the 1st. So I do feel like there's something that is going to finally move forward for you, but it's more towards around late August or early September period of time. Okay. Now, for your personal relationship, we have got Temperance. Again, patience, okay? Wow. There's a lot of energy related to patience actually coming out for you. But temperance energy is not a bad thing because temperance tells you that to keep balancing things, okay, around your life. While you are waiting for this to happen, you've got other things to do at the same time. So don't sit there and twist your thumbs and feel impatient. The temperance tells you to keep juggling things, right? Keep pouring different liquid, right? It's a little bit like a mixologist energy, right? And when this is have to be put on hold, right? Put your effort into something else to make something else happen. Okay. Now this Eris card, I think, is also very interesting because it tells you that during the period of time of suspension, maybe you need to know also how to have fun with life. Right? Instead of thinking, oh, nothing is happening fast enough for me, I just have to wait, yeah, this is boring. Eris says, okay, but life is more than that. All right. What kind of fun can you have? What other things can you do to enrich your life during this period of time? All right. Now we're gonna pull some more cards from Oracle of the Mythic Heroes. Okay. Very interesting. Let's get some advice, right? Thank you, universe. Under Hangman, we have got Justice. Okay. Justice, this card has a lot to do with the contract or promise. This could be about maybe you're waiting for a contract or you're waiting for something to happen and you had a commitment with someone. Maybe someone promised you they will do something, but then you're waiting, okay, when are you going to do it, right? Something like that. But in a good way, Justice also is talking about there is a contract there, there is a promise there. And so if you are waiting for things that has already been promised to you, it will happen for you anyway. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Again, I'm sensing late August and early September, that period of time. All right, now your work career, we have got, thank you, universe, hubris. All right, now this card has a lot to do with you needing to communicate more, okay, with the people around you. We got Icarus, this card, and in mythology, Icarus refused to listen to his father, right? He flew to the sun too quickly and too close, and thus the glue, right, on his wings melted and he fell, right? And so that was the story. And this card, the reason why it's called hubris is because that sometimes we think we already know everything, but we don't. So when it comes to work, I think the energy is really telling you to cultivate a sense of curiosity, right? Be open towards other people's ideas and their communication, what they're saying to you, rather than being very self-righteous or thinking that, their only way is how you see it, or the only way is how you do it, right? Especially with the Two of Swords, you can see in the middle, the man Orestes is covering his ears. He's not listening. So with hubris, I think there's a very important energy saying that you need to communicate, right? You need to communicate, you need to open, right? You need to listen to other people's ideas and let other people give you their perspective, and it will help you to see things in a different way. Sometimes even provides you the solution or the inspiration that you need. For love, okay, under temperance, we have got arrogance, okay, arachne. Now, interesting, okay? So when these two are paired up together, I think this is specific for a lot of us who are single. I've heard people telling me that, oh, I deserve a relationship because I've been single for 3 years. And that's why I must have a relationship. Or because then, it has to happen. Otherwise, it's unfair. You know what I mean? That kind of mentality, right? It's almost like because we have been single for so long, that's why I'm entitled, right? To have a if love happens, it has to happen for me because I've been single for a long time, or because I have been patient. It's a little bit like that, right? So this arrogance and temperance card tells you that try to change the way you see about this. If you have been feeling that okay, I've done a lot, as a single person, or I've done a lot, but love just hasn't really happened for me yet, please see this from a different way. Right? It's not about whether you deserve it or not. Yes, we all deserve love, and you deserve love too. But it's more about, okay, sometimes the divine timing is not really about whether, it's supposed to happen, because I've done enough, I'm a good person, I've done everything, that's why it must happen now. Life sometimes is not about that. It's about divine timing. And the reason why certain things will happen at a certain time, it's because it's meant to be that way. Okay? Interesting. Yeah, very, very, very interesting. You know what? Actually, for this group, I'm gonna pull one more card for you, okay? Because I want to see what's actually this. Because like what I said, there's a lot of waiting or delay or something that is kind of like on hold energy there, okay? You are attracting good things, but I want to see if there's something that we're not seeing at this moment and we must know. Okay, one card from Angel's Oracle, okay? Very special card for this group. Thank you, universe. What does pile number 2 need to do? Please guide them, please, okay? And we have got, don't stop, okay? Now, I think this card just tells you that group number 2, earth signs, you are already doing what you're supposed to do. You are exactly at where you need to be. And don't stop doing what you're stopping now, okay? All the effort, all the things that you're planning right there in the pipeline, there is gonna be some kind of major reward coming back for you. So don't give up just because you feel you are being suspended there. Just because you feel somehow you are being a hermit there, right? Nobody's noticing you, nobody's seeing the effort you are making. Everything will come together beautifully when the timing is right. So don't stop. Thank you so much, my beautiful pile number 2. And also remember what I said to you, okay? During the time of waiting and then this, prolonged period of time of effort making, always remember how to have fun with life as well. Okay, I wish you all the best. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like and share it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next reading session. Bye.